Saw him tailing up there. Oh, it's a nice fish. He had an orange roe pattern. So today I'm sight fishing for big trout. I'm especially hoping to get some big browns here, like this one here. And just using a bobber and fly rig. Chased him a little bit. There we go. And I'm looking for fish that are cruising the shoreline in the fall here, and also fish that are feeding out deeper here. I'm going to start with these fish tight to the bank in the morning, because they're going to be easiest target. And then once that sun comes up, they're going to go out deeper. This is a stunning, stunning brown. Look at the colors on that. You can see just that orange roe pattern fly. Truly stunning specimen there. Beautiful buck. Boy, I love big fall browns. They're so beautiful. That blue blush, gold, buttery on the bottom. Just really stunning fish. All right, let's get that big boy going. There he goes. Let's get some more. I can see some more tailing over here and a couple feeding out right on the edge of this weed line. This is one of my favorite ways to target trout. In late October, typically through early November, they're going to be feeding really shallow. Surface temperatures are ideal, so I just leave the fish finder at home. It's really simple, bobber and fly rig. I usually run a fairly short leader here, right around 1.5 to 2 feet, because I'm fishing really shallow in these weeds. These fish are coming up and feeding near surface, and I'll get a mix of browns, tigers, and rainbows doing it this way. But yeah, you're really keying in on behavior of these fish. You're looking for fish that are feeding near the surface, tailing in the shallows, and trying to predict the movement of those fish. So if you see a fish rise, you're trying to pitch it out in front of it. If you pitch it behind it, they won't take it. Sometimes just changing up, like you'll throw a few flies in front of them, they'll bite a few times and then they just won't look, but then you change up that fly and then they'll start recommitting. They're biting out of curiosity sometimes, I think, you know. There we go. You're gonna get one out of there eventually. Another nice brown. That was on a roe pattern. I gotta go back to that since that's what worked for me before. Got him. Nice. With a little pink roe pattern that time. Sometimes you just gotta let it float there. That's why I like to use, I don't use tungsten flies or anything like that. I'm using lighter bead heads, and just lets that roe float around a little bit in those weeds. You can often draw a strike. Man, another stunning. This is a hen. Oh, there she's off. It's a barbless fishery. Take a look at her. There we go. Stunning buttery brown hen. Really good body condition. She looks very healthy. Alright, let's get that chunky girl back in the water. See you later. Let's see if we can get another. Seems like the roe patterns, just the basic yarn roe fly patterns, are doing better today than some of my more typically productive flies, such as woolly buggers and blob flies. You gotta be a little bit sneaky because it's very shallow and you're fishing really tight to these fish. That's why I like a kayak for this, because you can be really quiet. There we go. Oh, there we go. They went for that one as soon as it hit. Nice fish. Putting up a good fight. Get him out of the weeds here. This might be a rainbow. The way it hits so aggressive, it's very unlike a brown hit like that. Yeah, it's a rainbow. It's so weeded up. It's like bass fishing for trout. So many weeds in there. Ooh, beautiful rainbow. That's what's neat about these fall fisheries. When these fish are up feeding tight to the bank in these heavy weed cover, you get rainbows in there, you get tigers in there, you get browns in there. It's pretty cool. There you go. There's that pretty rainbow. Smack that pink yarn ball. That's cool. Gorgeous fish. I love the spotting on the tail. Hook should pop right out, and it did. Let's get this rainbow. There you go. Nice rainbow. First rainbow of the day. Catching a couple nice browns. The only tough bit about this is it's the end of the season, and there's a lot of weeds tight to the bank. So it takes a little bit to get everything sorted after each fish because there's so much weeds. I will run at least a 6-pound leader or more, just because you're pulling these fish through this cover can make it a little bit challenging. So far I've had a really good start to the morning. I had 2 decent browns, a big buck and chunky hen, and then a rainbow. So any day I catch 3 fat trout to start out the day is a good day. As daylight increases, I find these fish will start to move out away from the bank, and rather fishing tight to the bank, I'll end up fishing the edges of these weed beds a little bit more. There's a lot of smaller fish out feeding deep, and I probably could have good success, but I'm really looking for those larger fish that are cruising in the shallows that I could potentially score a 20-inch flush trout. Alright, let's see if we can get one of these fish to hit. There we go. Oh, I lost him. That sucks. Just didn't get a good hook set. Alright, time for a new fly. Probably gonna stick with the row pattern, but maybe go to chartreuse. Just see what happens with that. Maybe over there. There we go. Oh yeah. That guy came out in a hurry. Hit that. Another nice brown. So just switch colors to that chartreuse row. It's a nice buck brown. Oh, he's so pretty. Alright, that thing is gorgeous. I'd seen a fish feeding right along the deeper edge of the weed lines here, and just pitched that chartreuse row out there, and boom, got him. Oh, look at that fish. That is stunning. Beautiful. You can see that little row pattern fly there. Just a yarn fly, essentially. Really gorgeous. Look at that chunky boy. He is thick. I love browns. Alright, let's get that guy going before he spills any more milt on me. Browns are fall spawners, so they will have, the males will have milt. Yeah, he was out about 15 foot off the shore. I had seen a couple fish bust and tail out away from the shore, and I thought, well, I hadn't seen anything in the last 30 seconds or so, but I just went ahead and pitched it in there, and boom, he came right away for it. They're getting less active now, so now I'm gonna be just more kind of guessing where they're gonna be. It's really like a first 2 hours of the day kind of bite, and then it gets a lot more challenging. Well, it seems like the nearshore bite has really died off. In fact, activity has really declined quite a bit. I'm still seeing a few fish out here on these deeper weed edges, like that fish right there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my bobber a little bit deeper and see if I can't get some of these fish to bite. Well, it looks like the bite has officially died. I've tried coming out deep. Got a few nibbles, but just really struggling now to connect with some fish. So think I'm probably going to call it a day, although it was really good. I got 3 really nice browns and a rainbow, and I lost a few other fish too, but that's still a really solid morning. So my productive flies today were just these simple row pattern flies. I tried woolly bugger, bead heads, and various mop flies and squirmy wormies, but this is really just what they wanted. These really simple, brightly colored row patterns, a little brass bead head on them. All of those fish were in really good condition. And, you know, there's just not a lot of places you can get out and catch nice big browns in the Pacific Northwest, so especially in Washington State. So I always am really pleased to come away with a few big browns. That makes my day. All right, guys, I'll put links to everything I used in the description below. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Just remember, fish smarter, not harder.